Well, hey there guys, and welcome back. On this week's show, we're making a dashboard figurine. Well, you may be wondering what a dashboard figurine is. Guys, it's all over social media. Comes up in little advertisements, the perfect little gift, and it's this cute little wooden man with legs on springs that kind of bounce all over the place as you're driving, and it attaches to the dashboard of your vehicle. So I thought that we would make a Cut Above Woodworking's version of that project here today on the show. But that's not the best part. The best part is who's going to be making it.
So guys, this is the Woodworking with Ellie project. So you need to have a grown-up help you cut the pieces of wood. So the first piece we're gonna cut is the head.
So for the head, guys, we're going to need a block of wood measuring 1 3/16 by 1 3/16 by 1 3/16. We can just cut that at the table saw. And please, guys, use a small parts cutting jig for this so that you're keeping your fingers as far away from the blade as you can.
The arms and the legs are made both out of 5 to 16-inch stocks.
And by that, she means 5/16 inch stock. And we're going to rip that for the arms 5/16 by 5/16, 3/4 of an inch long. We're going to need 2 of those. We're also going to do the legs 5/16 by 5/16 by 3/4 inch long, and we need 2 of those as well.
So I'm gonna pass this off to my pop so he can give you the rest of the measurements.
Well, her interest was fading a little bit on this project, and that's okay. There was a lot of prep to be done. She was just hanging out in the shop with me, and I figured I'd get the prep done while she was here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on making all of the pieces, and she can come back for the assembly. So let's head over to the bench and show you what we need to get done. Okay, so we have our head, we have our 2 legs and 2 arms. And the next piece that we want to make will be the body. So over at the table saw, we're just going to rip some stock to be 7/8 by 11/16. And the end on the long side, we're going to cut the end off at 13 degrees, and that will give us this. So on this edge here, it's cut to 13 degrees. So guys, over at the table saw, on this long edge here of this angle right up here, we're going to cut this so that this is 13/16 of an inch long. And we're just going to do that at the table saw using our small parts cutting jig. And the final pieces that we want to cut are going to be the feet. Now you can use whatever species you want, but I'm going to use some scrap walnut here just because I want it to look like he's got shoes on. So for this, I have a length of walnut, and it measures 7/16 by 3/8 of an inch. So I've squared off both ends of this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut over at the table saw. We're going to cut it on the 7/16 inch side, a 45-degree chamfer. Now that chamfer will leave about 3/16 of an inch of material at the bottom of our piece. I'm going to do that on each end, and then at that point we can cut them to length at 13/16 of an inch using our small parts cutting jig. Well, the next thing we want to do is deal with the head, and some of you that have been around for a little longer may remember our small parts routing jig. We actually made this here on the show to make dice, which is what this basically is. This head is a cube, and what I have is a 1/4 inch roundover bit installed in the router table, and using our small parts routing jig, we are going to round over each and every corner that is on this cube. Guys, if you haven't taken advantage of it and made one of these yet, you really should. They're a great little jig to keep your hands safe at the router table. I'll place the link to the show and how I made this down below in the video's description. Okay, and that's the head shaped and sanded. I've given all the pieces a light sanding, and honestly, I'm just going to do this little bit of assembly here in the interest of time, because I know that once Ellie comes out and wants to assemble this, she's not going to want to wait for this glue to dry. So I've drilled a 1/8 diameter stopped hole in both of the feet, right back at where the ankles would be, and in the bottom of one of our leg pieces, one for each leg. And I have some short little pieces of 1/8 dowel, and essentially I'm just going to glue this together. Now I'm using the dowel to help strengthen this joint because it is just a butt joint. It's nothing special. And it's probably the weakest point of the entire project. So putting that dowel in there is going to help to strengthen it. All right, and we'll clean up that squeeze out and then glue up the other leg as well. Well, there's not much we can do with these feet and legs until the glue sets up, so we're going to leave those alone. There is a little bit of laser engraving that I want to do on this head just to give them a face. Nothing serious, a couple eyes and a mouth. I don't think we need a video of it, but I'm going to get that done. And then I guess we wait for Ellie to be able to come back out, and we're going to get her to do the assembly on this little guy.
For now, we have to choose some springs for his legs and his neck.
So we have a variety pack. It's just from Princess Auto, guys. There are 200 assorted springs in here. And you want the loosest fitting springs you can find, sort of so that they have a lot of bounce to them. As well, we also have our little face engraved, and a cute little guy. He's kind of got that quizzical look on him. And now we need to drill a few holes to accept our springs.
Now let's head over to the drill press.
Right.
So we need to put the holes in the head and the body, so we know, so there's a space so we can put the springs in.
Right. So what we need to do, guys, we've measured the springs, and the one for the neck needs a 1/4 inch diameter hole. So we're going to get Ellie to drill the hole. It doesn't have to be very deep. We're going to go about 1/8 to 3/16 of an inch.
And you always need your safety glasses.
100%. I agree.
Yep.
And now the same thing with the body.
Oh.
We're just going to drill a shallow hole to be able to accept our spring. Go ahead. Perfect. That's good, Kelly. Now drill it all the way in. So we now need to drill the holes in the legs and the body to be able to give us a recess to glue in our springs for our legs. So for these particular springs, they are 3/16 of an inch in diameter, and we're going to drill these holes. So I'm just going to hold this leg here for Ellie because it's a little small. I would normally hold this with a clamp, but honestly, it's a little too insecure with the clamp. It's more secure to hold it here with my fingers, and it's a small little drilling, and I'll let her drill this hole. And we'll do the exact same thing for the body.
And now that the holes are drilled, we're going to head over to the workbench.
Awesome.
So our epoxy has thickened, and we're going to use the epoxy to glue our springs in. But we're just going to let it sit in hot water for 5 minutes, maybe 5 or so minutes.
And what will that do?
Thin it out so we can...
It will thin it out so that we can use it again.
Yeah.
Good tip. Okay, so we're just going to measure out just a little bit of epoxy, and we'll get Ellie to mix it up thoroughly. So you can go ahead and mix that up. You have to mix the two together, baby.
Two together.
Yeah.
Have you done this before, Pop?
Of course.
Of course.
So once she gets the epoxy mixed, we're going to use a small dowel to put a little bit in the hole for the legs and a little bit in the head, and we're going to glue in those 3 springs and let the epoxy cure. Okay, and now we'll just wait for this epoxy on both our leg springs and our head spring to dry.
Yep, that'll take maybe about 30 minutes or so.
30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 or 5. Not sure. Let's just see how it goes.
Well, in the interest of saving a little bit of time, we're going to glue the head in. I have mixed up another small batch of epoxy. Guys, while the young ones can stir the epoxy, given that this is 5-minute epoxy, it needs to be mixed fairly quickly. So depending on the child you're working with, they may or may not be able to mix it as quickly as what you need. So we've got the epoxy in the hole. We're just going to sink our spring just like that into the body, and then we will let that set up. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And don't get epoxy on your fingers.
Right. Okay, so most of the epoxy is dry for the springs in the body and the head. The head is pretty much dry, and we're just mixing up another batch of epoxy here to glue his legs on. So while she is mixing the epoxy, I'll just show you what I've done here for the feet. Now, the springs that I have chosen for the legs are actually a little too stiff, and they don't allow much bounce of the legs. So I've actually drilled a 1/4-inch hole into this foot on each of them to hollow it out, and I've added lead shot inside here and then sealed it with epoxy just to give it a little extra weight to provide it to bounce against the stiffness of the spring. Okay, so now that she's got that mixed up, we're going to add a little bit of epoxy in the holes of the legs, and then we can glue them onto our springs.
So the legs are dry with the epoxy, and now we're going to glue the arms on with regular glue. And with the regular glue, we're going to glue it on. And so let's get our regular glue and start gluing.
And there you have it, a dashboard figurine. Guys, I've seen these all over the internet, and I just thought that we would do our own version today here on the show. And it's just a little bit of fun. It's also a great way to get the young ones out here and get them involved in a project. And while most of the pieces, if not all of them, were made by me, she got to help with the assembly. And even without the assembly, she still got to come out here and hang in the shop for the day. For the day?
Yeah.
For the day.
For a day.
For a day, right.
Yeah.
Actually, this is your second day on this project, isn't it?
Yeah, second
Yeah.
day.
So the thing is here is that even the epoxy is a little kind of over the top for someone this age because they're so used to getting glue on their hands and not caring about it. Epoxy's a little bit different.
Yeah, it gets stuck and oh man, you can't even get it off.
It gets stuck on your hands, and as she said, you can't get it off. So if they do get it on their hands, rubbing alcohol, guys, while it's still wet, will clean it up. Either way, the entire project may not be a difficult one, but it's definitely a fun one. And all you have to do is get them out here and let them play around. Even if they just dig through scrap wood bins and hammer a couple things together, it's still better than being in front of an electronic device and you're creating memories that will last a lifetime. What do you think of today's project?
It took a long time, but
Yeah.
we still got the process done.
We did. We did. What was the best part about it?
Not sure. All of it.
All of it. You liked it all?
Yeah.
What was the worst part?
When we had to wait for the epoxy to dry.
Yeah, waiting's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it was still a good day, still a good project.
Especially when we got that board back there when I drew all the parts of the epoxy.
Yeah, you do
and
like
stuff.
drawing on the whiteboard, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, do it. Get that thing off the screen.
Don't want that anymore.
Wow. Guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in this week. I hope you've enjoyed the project. If you haven't already, if you found any part of today's show fun, likable, informative, entertaining, why not
Subscribe to our channel.
my channel, but like and subscribe.
R.
Okay.
Remember Woodworking with Ellie, it's ours.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Ours. Why not like and subscribe to the channel? We have an amazing audience base here, and I'm hoping that you're going to consider becoming a part of it. Guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're going to get your young ones out to the shop. I hope that you're going to try this project for yourself and maybe see what you can come up with. Maybe something a little different than what we've done here today. But more importantly, I hope you're going to join me again next week when I bring you yet another
Alternative Tuesdays.
It's woodworking.
Woodworking with Ellie.
No. Woodworking show. No,
Woodworking.
woodworking video.
Woodworking with Ellie.
So I hope you're going to join me again next week when I bring you yet another
Woodworking
video.
video.
Woodworking video.
Go.
I am going. Shh.
Are you filming?
Okay, shh. Yes, I'm waiting for you to stop talking.
Wait. Can people hear me?
Yes, you have a microphone on.
Start the film again.
I am starting the film.
Again?
Well, I'm starting right now, so shush.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, here we go. Action.
So guys, this is a... Oh man, I forgot what I said.
3/16 by 1 3/16. We can just cut that at the table saw. And please, guys, use a small parts cutting jig for this, or make the cube itself the offcut of the blade so that you're keeping your fingers as far away from the blade as you can.
Phew, it's hot over here.
Yeah, I know. And then up.
Ah,
Beautiful
I can
job.
go up as fast as I can, right?
Great job.
Yeah.
You were like an expert driller. Do you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
I'm
hang on.
probably better
Hang
than
on.
you.
I'll say. Let me just line it up for you, and then we'll get you. And once she gets that done, you have to mix the two together, baby.
Two together.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Have you done this before, Pop?
Of course.
Of course. Standing man is standing man, it's standing man. Standing man is standing man, 10 on your feet. Ooh.
Are you doing this or am I doing it?
You're doing it?
I'm doing it?
And I'm saying, and maybe we'll say, subscribe to our channel and hit the link below.
There is no link below.
Yeah, let me.
Right.
Yeah.
Dirty face. And there you have it. Yes?
Can I say that, like, I hope you enjoyed the show and that stuff?
Sure you can.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we have to start the clip again.
Right. I'm going to start it right now.
Yeah,
Ready?
start. Go.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, go.
Okay, I'm going.
Blooper.
It's not a blooper. Just shh.
Anyway.
Shh.
Blooper.
Shh. No talkie.
Blooper.
No talkie.
Blooper.